Lucky is the man who is the first love of a woman, but luckier is the woman who is the last love of a man. Thanatophobia is the fear of losing someone you love. The very last person on your mind before you close your eyes at night is either the reason for your happiness or pain. Psychology says, without communication, there is no relationship. Without respect, there is no love. Without trust, there's no reason to continue. A boy will tell you he loves you, but a real man will show it. A man always remembers the woman who has captivated the man's mind. Relationships are harder now, because conversations become texting, arguments become phone calls, and feelings become status updates. A real man gives his lady the attention she deserves, gives her all his loves, calls her beautiful and treats her like a queen. Drinking alcohol during pregnancy can cause a child to have altered facial features, stunted growth, and cognitive or behavioral deficits known as fetal alcohol syndrome, FAS. It takes a real man to realize that one woman is enough. If you feel shy when looking at someone's eyes, look at their nose instead. People can't tell the difference. Psychology says, if you succeed in cheating someone, don't think that person is a fool, realize that the person trusted you more than you deserved. Real men stay faithful, they don't have time to look for another woman, because they are too busy looking for new ways to love their own. People who are funny are well liked. Sometimes trusting a friend is the hardest thing to do. Even the closest friends can become your enemies. He knows you the way he knows his own shadow, his own soul, his own life. Psychology says, being alone for a long time is as bad for your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. We often subconsciously mirror the body language of people we feel bonded to. A man who loves you the most is the man who tells you the most truth about yourself. Crying is actually very healthy. Tears lubricate your eyes, remove irritants, and reduce stress, making you feel better. Overthinking can cause the mind to experience emotional hangovers, which leads to depression. He will never take you for granted. He will always keep you above everything else. He will fight for you, and not with you. Shopping improves your self-esteem and open your mind to other choices and point of view. Men in stable relationships are healthier, live longer, and have decreased anxiety and stress. If a man loves a woman's soul, he will end loving one woman, but if he loves a woman's face or body, all the women in the world won't satisfy him. The worst person to be around is someone who complains about everything and appreciates nothing. The way you started loving her is the way she should always be loved. Sometimes happiness looks like staying home, minding your business, telling people no, and just doing you. When writing, studying, or reading, listen to music with no vocals. It will allow you to concentrate better. People who hide their feelings usually care the most. The worst type of loneliness is the loneliness you feel when you are with people. Any man can love 1,000 women, but a good man loves one woman 1,000 ways. A man with no time who finds a way to spend some time with you means everything. Psychology says, a research found that 80% of people change their looks after a breakup. My father said there were two kinds of people in the world, givers and takers. The takers may eat better, but the givers sleep better. Don't treat people as bad as they are, treat them as good as you are. Life is really nothing without love and care. Give it to everyone, but don't expect it back, because it's a feel, not a deal. We don't need to explain our love. We only need to show it. Winning a woman's heart doesn't make someone a man. Learning to treasure that heart after its own is what makes someone a real man. Don't fall in love until you complete your education. Love doesn't feed you, money does. No matter how carefully you choose your words, they'll always end up being twisted by others. A man who really loves you and wants you to be in his life forever will never give you reasons to doubt him. Learn to love without condition, talk without bad intention, give without any reason. And most of all, care for people without any expectation. Psychology says, hearing a single negative thing could damage at least 5 positive memories. Distancing yourself from negativity is self-care. Studies have suggested that gifted people often have a bad handwriting because their brains are working faster than their hands. A real man has nothing to hide. He will tell you the truth about whatever you want to know, because he knows that if he's 100% honest with you, you will trust him no matter what. When in a relationship, a real man doesn't make his woman jealous of others, he makes others jealous of his woman. Once you are in relationships, you think it's going to last forever, but in reality, it only lasts as long as you are working for it. If one person stops working, it falls apart. Psychology says, if you don't control your emotions, it will be manipulated against you. You got to train your mind to be stronger than your feelings, or else you'll lose every single time. A woman can't change a man because she loves him. A man changes himself because he loves her. Women are prone to scary dreams. They have more nightmares than men during teen and adult years. The main reason behind most of the breakup is misunderstanding. If you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. Psychology says, we don't get happy when 10 people text us. But we surely get sad when one special person doesn't. A real man will be honest no matter how painful the truth is. A coward hides behind lies and deceit. A man who has money and chooses to spend it on you means nothing. Love doesn't start in the morning and end in the evening. It starts when you don't need it and ends when you need it the most. A real man can make a woman fall in love without touching anything but the heart. There comes a time when you have to stop crossing oceans for people who wouldn't even jump puddles for you. Your age doesn't define your maturity, your grades don't define your intelligence, and rumors don't define who you are. Fake friends are no different than shadows. They stick around during your brightest moments, but disappear during your darkest hours.